Get a cup. Hey y'all, I hope I'm on the right thing. Well, I'm on the right phone, I think. Um, Lord, y'all, I've been so busy. I've been busy for several days. And we are wore out, but I am going to do something that's real fast and it looks really yummy. I love pickles. And I keep hitting my microphone, sorry. So it's like a pickle. Let me see what it's called. That might help. Let's look. It's called a pickle bacon chopped bagels, and this is supposed to be a breakfast food, but it just don't seem like breakfast to me. I'm gonna chop up these. I'm gonna triple this thing because you would only use a couple of bagels and a third a cup of the cream cheese. But I know I like pickles, so we're gonna go ahead and just do the whole thing. The whole thing. Get all that over there. And I'll chop up these, a little bit of extra onion. You want a little bit of green onion. I'm using about 6. Get rid of that. And then we'll chop up some dill. And honestly, I kept watching that video and it looked like celery in it, but it's the dill sprigs, I guess. So it should be pretty quick. I got my Everything Bagels. They didn't have any fresh in the deli, but I found these. And I've got a couple in there in the air fryer. I'll go flip them on in just a second just to let them heat up. So you'll have them kind of crunchy because that's the idea. And you could use a regular dill pickle, but I'm going to use these Clausens because they're just my favorites. Now, I can write this recipe up that you would make a lot of them, or I can write this recipe up that would just make you 2. Y'all throw that in the comments. You want a recipe for 2 or you want a recipe for... Or I could just put the recipe for 2 and then y'all could do like I'm doing and triple it basically is what you'd be doing if you use the whole thing of cream cheese. I guess it would be good for someone that's just got 2 people in the house, and that'd be if you just want to eat one bagel, but no, but that's kind of the way we've been eating lately. We hadn't... For a couple of weeks, I didn't have any appetite, and now I'm hungry, so now I want to eat everything I see. It was like that last night. I kept telling JoJo I'd eat something, and I said, I'm still hungry. He said, what's wrong with you? I said, I don't know. I've been hungry for about 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden, I'm just hungry. Now we'll do our deal. There's a couple of dill sprigs because I'm going to do so much more. Let's get a few of those out. And these prettier ones in here. If y'all had a good Saturday, it's finally a beautiful one here. We've had a lot of rain this week. Tonight turned out pretty. Well, I was working a little while. It's kind of cloudy. But it turned out to be a really beautiful day. Let's see. Chop a little bit of this up. There's not a whole ton of things to chop up. Now, I did some bacon ahead of time, so that way y'all wouldn't have to wait on me to fry bacon. It says that it's 4 pieces of bacon. Now, I didn't like triple that bacon. I didn't make 12 pieces. To me, bacon's pretty flavorful. You get 6 or 7 pieces in it, and that's really more than you need. Can y'all hear that music? Maybe my microphone's working today and it's not as noticeable. I think that's probably plenty of that too. Now, this is going to look weird. Let's say I need... Hold on, y'all. Let me look over here. I've not made this one before. They do Well, there they are. A third a cup of pickle slices. So I want about a cup of them. Let's see if I can get these open. My Joseph just went to shower. So hopefully I can. I need something dry to hold on to it with. Let's see if I can read some comments. Hey Beth, hey Pamela and Judy and Carla, and I hope I don't. Let me go over here and just do this. Y'all ever do this? It's the oh Lord, I forgot he's in the shower. She'll be like, thanks, Mama. Well, I'll hurry. Run some hot water over it. See if I can get it. Yep. Oh, I just want to eat these. I love these pickles. All right, let's see here. You would think you'd put this in a bowl, but you're really supposed to do all this on a cutting board. So I'm going to just chop up about a cupful. I guess that part you can do how you want to, however many, however big of chunks you want. I won't leave them huge, but a little bit chunky. Wipe my hand off, get that dill off of it. Do a couple more. They're my favorite pickle ever. And I hadn't had one recently. Anybody else like me love pickles and love pickle juice? I could just turn the jar up and drink that juice. It's almost like I get to craving it once in a while. Maybe that's pretty close. We'll see. Let me get my sour cream. All right, y'all, give me just a second. I'm going to go hit that air fryer real quick while I get the sour cream out. The cream cheese out. This one just needs to be pushed in. Oh. I need to put one. I got one on my side. I just don't have room for it on my countertop. No, that's right. Temp time. I don't think this will take but 3 minutes tops. I don't want to do nothing but crisp them up a little bit. All right, I'm grabbing my... Now, when I watched them do this, they did it on the cutting board and they put all this stuff on top of it. I hope I didn't get that too... No, I didn't. That's fine. I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to do it the opposite way. I'm going to put everything in here with it. Let me just get my scraper. Alexa, volume down again. I don't know why some of them are quiet, and then you got some of them that are just super noisy. All right, so that's all of our stuff. Now I want maybe a tablespoon or so of the brine. little to grow on since I love it so much. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep getting the wood inside. And then I'm going to do this bacon. And then we got to get it on. Come here. See if I can picture over where y'all can see a little bit better. Yeah, when they had it on the chopping board, I guess that way you can just chop it up a little bit easier into your sour cream. So you want that at room temperature. I had it almost too soft. That's why I had threw it kind of back over into that freezer. I think this be easier doing my hands. I'm going in with my hands, y'all. It always is. I'm the hand. I just got to use my hands. You could, I mean, when I stand there for that many more minutes trying to incorporate it all when your hand is the perfect thing. And then I'll taste it of it. We'll put a little pepper. It didn't have any salt or pepper added, probably because of all that pickle juice. I doubt you need much of it. Give me a little salt, and I'll just stir it up. I'll grab my bagels, and we'll see what this tastes like. Yeah, this is actually a breakfast sandwich. But to me, this seems more like dinner or just a snack. Let me grab our bagels. My yesterday's. All right, that's about perfect. Excuse me. Okay. Just lay this down right here. If that's all right. And if it ain't, we'll take the iron to it like I showed y'all the other day. Remember that? Put a little bit of black pepper in here. Just a little bit. Did I? Oh, there it is. Stir that up. I'm going to pour a wee bit more of that brine, just so it spreads a little easier. Because like I said, I love pickles. Now, y'all don't have to put that much brine. It only needs well, if you make this much of it, you need to do the tablespoon. Otherwise, I think it's 2 teaspoons. Alrighty. Our bagel. I don't know how it could be bad with pickle, cream cheese, bacon. I'm assuming that's the bottom here. Something tells me when I take a bite of this, we're going to see. Let me pull this bowl under me in case. Oh, gosh. Oh, good. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is delicious. If you like pickles, cream cheese, bacon, dill, oh my gosh, oh, that is so good. And it's actually a pretty little dessert. I think it would taste totally different if you did just regular, dill as opposed to the clausen. I love it. Mm-hmm. I won't eat video. Hold on. I don't have a drink. Wait. Hose pipe. The sink. Anyway. Y'all, I'm going to go. Can y'all tell I'm wore out? I am red. I am sweating. We have worked. We cleaned the church today. We did a post-construction the other day. I just did the basement. I've cleaned everything but my own house. Ain't that the way it goes? And boy, does it need it. But I'll get to it eventually. We'll do that Monday. I ain't doing that tomorrow. Anyway, I hope y'all had a good Saturday. I'll write this recipe and I'll put it up for you. And I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.